Before we start this video, I'd like to thank Best Trains Ever. A shout out to him. Yeah, I'd like to shout out Best Trains Ever. Thank you for watching my videos, man. And let's get started. This is 150 games in one NES classics on the Game Boy Advance. We're going to start with the game that should start them all, Zelda. Now, Zelda isn't usually on these knockoff cartridges, but this one actually does have the Nintendo logo on it, so we'll see. It has Zelda. It also has Zelda too, so we'll take a quick look at that after I've played a little bit. Unlike other knockoff cartridges, this one does have a save of some sort. Even if you shut off the cartridge, it does save Zelda. As long as you die and save. But in other games like Excite Bike, that feature doesn't work. But other than that, as far as I can tell, it works. And also there's a save state and load state. I'm just gonna die quickly, so that way we can move on to the next game. Once I get a Game Boy player, I will be able to show this game in all of its glory. Okay, next game. Super Mario Brothers. Because we can't have a review without Super Mario Brothers. Actually, we'll do the original Mario Bros. First. And actually, I do have an e-reader, so I could literally just play this game anyways. Of course, it's really hard to play with only one hand, because I'm holding it with my other hand. Well, that was quick. Yeah, Mega Man, I know. But I want to look at Super Mario Brothers to see how well it runs on this thing. Space Invaders? That was on the NES? Okay, I guess. It's just Space Invaders. Now there is another Zelda on this. Legend of Zelda Outlands, but it's like a homebrew. Either that or it's just a Zelda game on the NES that I've never heard of. Super Mario Brothers 1. Of course, it doesn't have Duck Hunt, but why would it? It's not it doesn't have an option to change to the zapper. So this is just a little bit of gameplay. And no, the screen isn't going this slow. This isn't slowdown. This is just my camera. If I had a better camera, well, then we'd be all set here. Oh, well, I died. Next game. Let's do Donkey Kong. How about Ghostbusters? Let's see how good it runs on this. Wow, not even the Ghostbusters sound effect. And if you know what I'm talking about, then great. But in the original Ghostbusters on the NES, there was a voice clip that said Ghostbusters. Let's do Excite Bike. It's Excite Bike, alright. Now this I can play with one hand. As long as I don't crash, of course. Oh. Alright, next game. I could play DuckTales, but I want to play Donkey Kong just to see how good this game runs on this. That didn't sound right. This I can also play with one hand. Well, I guess not. Well, those are the really popular games. There is Contra, but I can't play Contra with one hand. Now there is DuckTales, which is kind of my favorite game on this. There's Adventure Island, of course, but that one's infamous because of how many knockoff systems it shows up on. So I don't think I have to do a review of that. There's also Super Mario Bros. 2 Japan on this thing. There's also Skate or Die 2. Where's Skate or Die 1? Don't ask, it's not here. Pac-Man. One final game. The most famous of them all. Pac-Man. I'm pretty sure Pac-Man is basically known by everyone. If it's not, then I'd be surprised. I'm also playing this with one hand. I can play this on a calculator as well, by the way. Yep, I play Pac-Man on a calculator sometimes. Just because. Once I die, I think the video is gonna be over. Because, I mean, it's NES games. There's 150 of them. There's no way I can review all of them in one video. I mean, possibly separate reviews, but that might come later on. Depends on how long this pandemic lasts. And whether or not I can get a Game Boy player, because looking at this, it wouldn't be that great. I would rather you guys watch it on the big screen right there and be satisfied than have to look at this the whole time. Plus, I can play better with a better controller. Not to say that the Game Boy Advance SP's controller is bad, it's just very small, and I can't really hold it that well while trying to record the screen, as of with other regular controllers. But that's about it for me. Let's leave off with the theme to DuckTales. Well, for now, it's goodbye.